And now making his way to the stage, the defending champion. He stands 6'6" tall. In 2012, he captured Olympic gold. And now, as a professional, his record stands at 23 victories, with 21 of those coming by way of knockout. Against only one defeat, and that he avenged in the ring. Fighting out of London, England, he is the fighting pride of the United Kingdom. Here is the reigning, defending, unified heavyweight champion of the world, AJ Antъни Joshua.
Well, made some real changes physically in the last 18 months. He went up to 254 pounds against Carlos Takam, around the same against Vladimir Klitschko as well, but he came in for the Ruiz rematch lean, 237 pounds, the lightest since he fought Denis Baktov as a novice pro in his first year in heavyweight boxing. When he come in around that kind of weight, between 237 and 240, you would expect him to. Kubrat Pulев coming in light, so we know for him speed is going to be crucial. And he certainly will probably feel his best chance in this fight is in the first 4 or 5 rounds, and you would expect at his age that when you start to creep after the midpoint, things could get difficult for him, as it did with Alexander Povetkin. When it's a physique just from the naked eye that is reminiscent of when he first turned professional, Darren.
240.8 pounds, 240.8 pounds for the reigning champion. 240 pounds for Antъни Joshua.
So 2 pounds lighter than he was against Joseph Parker, 5 pounds lighter than against Alexander Povetkin, only 3 pounds heavier than he was against Andy Ruiz Jr. in that rematch. But such a big, imposing figure, one of the best physique in heavyweight boxing, maybe since Ken Norton. But now it's getting a little bit spicy. They brought the big boys in for this. James Brown, you see on the right of the screen, big Neil Harding as well. And now, some of Pulev's team, Serval Pulev is gone and completely lost the plot here. And our security team are having to work hard. They got the biggest guys in. They knew they'd have to. But it's starting to kick off a little bit and get very spicy here. Pulev's team just to our right, and when you come back, we won't be as well lit as we were because they've knocked one of the lights over for the studio. But AJ looking ferocious, looking fierce. And if this is Pulev's last-ditch attempt to get inside the head of the champion, can he do it, Darren?
Wow, this is fiery. It's going off in the crowd. AJ and Pulев really talking to each other. I wasn't expecting this, Chris. Pulев really means business here. AJ, you don't often see him biting like this, but he's really got the ump here. I think he was trying to calm Pulев down and didn't get the reaction that he wanted, and in return he's got the ump, and some of Pulev's camp were trying to get through the barriers.
And credit has to go to SAUK, our security team here. They've got the biggest guys
Joshua versus
and the most
Kubrat
professional
Pulев.
guys around.
12 rounds of boxing for the unified heavyweight championship of the world.
And they've utilised every single member of staff here, and they've done a fantastic job. You won't have seen some of the things that have just gone on in and around our studio. But my goodness, it has got spicy here. It's big Lewis Buller-Watts on the left-hand side of the screen there. Well, it's been such a nice, calm build-up, Darren, but of course, at some point, it was bound to explode. But Kubrat Pulев has been in relaxed form all week. He switched it on in the last 3 or 4 minutes.
We're so intrigued to know what they're talking about. They're punching each other's fists there.
Wow. Wow. Well, I don't know who rearranged our light that was knocked over. Well done and thank you to whoever it was. because we'd have been half in light, half in darkness. But they're still going. I mean, the camera's on us right now, but there is the shot of Antъни Joshua in the foreground. Kubrat Pulев is still talking, and he's talking with real malice. Pulев is saying it's not time, tomorrow I will show you.
You know I'm right, you know I'm better.